Hello everyone. So in this segment we are going to see a couple of more formal definitions. So let's look that what does bridge edge and local bridge means. So bridge means a bridge is a edge. So if the edge is removed, it will disconnect the graph. Okay. Now in real world, bridge is not that common, but uh, uh, a local bridge says that a local bridge with long span are more like real bridge. So let's see one example. Okay, so in this example, in the first example, let's see we have a node A and node B, and we are considering the example from social network. Okay, so we have a node A and node B. Now A has couple of friends. A has friend C, D, E, and A is also friend with B. Okay, now if we consider the quality of the friendship, the quality of the friendship of A with C, D and E is different than the friendship of B. So what it means that now A is connected with C, D and E, but they form actually a very tightly knit group. So in this group, all of them, all of the friend of A, they actually know each other. All right, but the friendship A is also friend with B, but this friendship could be slightly different. Now A has only A is friend with B. Okay, so none of A's other friends C, D, E actually know B. So so here B has other group. So B is actually part of other group. So we can think that if we remove the edge AB, so these two group or community, these two group actually become completely separated. Okay, so there is this edge AB that actually connects these two group. So here we can say that AB, this is a bridge. So if we remove the AB, if we remove the partition edge AB, this will actually partition this network, the whole network into two networks. Okay, now in this example we could speculate that the structural peculiarity, we can say that the tightly knit group of node A, C, D and E all tend to be exposed to similar opinion, similar information. Okay, now A's link to A has the link to B. This friendship can actually give some important information to the group of A, C, D and E, which will not be otherwise possible. Okay, so in this example AB is a bridge, and as a formal definition we can say that if we remove a edge AB, this is known as a bridge because this will partition. If we remove the edge AB, this will partition the whole network into two different networks. Now in real world, actually in real social network, so a bridge is not that common that you break a edge and it totally partitions a whole network. So rather than the local bridge is a common example. So let's see our second graph. So here also A and B doesn't have any common friend. Okay, like the example 1. So A and B doesn't have any mutual friend or common friend, and like the example 1, here also we can say that A is part of a tightly knit group and B is also part of a tightly knit group. Okay, like that. So and A and B doesn't have any mutual friend or common friend. But if we delete here AB, it doesn't actually totally disconnect the group. Okay, it doesn't totally disconnect the group, rather it actually increases the distance between A and B. So if we remove this edge, in that case the distance between A and B increases um, so we can say that the edge joining A and B, this is a local bridge. So let's look at the formal definition. So a bridge is a edge. If the edge is removed, it will disconnect the graph. For example, here. So if we delete this edge, it will disconnect the whole graph and it will partition the networks. And local bridge edge means local bridge with long span are real, like local bridges, they are with long span like real bridge. So if we remove the local bridge, okay, that will actually increase, that will not disconnect the ground, but that will increase the path between the node A, between A and B. So let's look at the more formal definition of local bridge. So the idea of span of an edge is the distance of edge endpoints if the edge is deleted. Okay, so here from this example, span of the AB edge is 4. So if we delete the node, if we delete the edge A and B, the path between A and B becomes 1, 2, 3 and 4. A to F, F to G, G to H, H to B. So if we delete the edge, the span of an edge is the distance of the edge endpoint if the edge is deleted. So if we delete the edge AB, the distance between AB becomes 4. So this is the span of a edge A and B. Okay. Now the local bridge, we can say a local bridge if the edge has span strictly greater than 2. Okay. So if a edge has a span strictly greater than 2, then we can say a edge as a local edge. So in this example, AB is a local edge because if we delete the edge AB, in that case the distance between AB becomes 4. Okay. So if the distance is 3 or greater than 3, that means it has to be strictly 2, then we can say that AB is a local AB is a local bridge. Now bridges and local bridges, they actually play a very important role in the structure of network. So the bridges allow the diffusion of information between otherwise disconnected communities. Alright, and local bridges bring otherwise distant communities together. So in this example, as we are saying, AB is a bridge. So from this group, if we consider them as a two group, C1 and C2 group, so this is the bridge between these two group. Okay, so any kind of information from group 2, community C2, is only accessible to group 1, C1, only by using this bridge. Okay, so bridges actually connects, bridges allow diffusion of information between the disconnected communities. Now in the social network, actually the bridges are not that may not be very common, but there could be a lot of local bridges, and the local bridges are very common and they bring otherwise distant communities together. So now let's think about again strong and weak ties. We saw a couple of formal definition and how we can actually define strong tie or weak tie. And we are going to talk about that in our next discussion.